And I am Sri Bala Magesh. We are your hostesses for the evening.
Thank you for the cheers. Aakridi Dance Academy was founded in 2012 by Lavanya. Lavanya is a classical trained dancer in both Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi. She has been sharing her love for dance by teaching, choreographing, and performing for over 15 years now. Her vision is to use her passion of dancing to support causes and charities that she believes in.
We've been producing shows every year with the intent to raise awareness and support charitable institutions and their causes. Your presence here contributes to such a cause. This year, we are donating our 100% of our net proceeds to Cry America.
So, our theme for today is Nakshatra Dance with the Stars. आज की शाम हम करेंगे अंतरिक्ष की सैर और इसमें हम शामिल करेंगे अपने प्लैनेट्स को भी। मस्ती होगी, धमाकेदार परफॉर्मेंसेस होंगे और होगा full on धमाल as we take you on a magical journey through the solar system.
We hope you're prepared for all the fun and excitement. Save up your energy, folks, because today you're going to witness high energy, power-packed performances. Yeah.
Yep. So, just
Go ahead.
you were saying something. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Before we start with the show, there are some house rules that we would like for you to remember. Please silence your cell phones and all electronic devices. Please avoid flash photography as it's distracting to our performers. Please avoid videography. We have a professional covering the event, so you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Yep, I'm done with the house rules.
Right? Yeah. And just during the show, when the acts are going on, if you could just keep the volume level down and appreciate them really loud once they are done with their performance, that really helps our participants. So that's like rule number 1 to remember for you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Aakridi Dance Academy is actually also very popularly known as Ada. So आइए देखते हैं अदा डांसर्स के जलवे और उनकी अदाएं.
boys and girls, you are boys and girls, okay, you are backstage. People can still hear you. People can still hear you. You have to keep an inside voice. You have, for otherwise people are going to hear you, and it's going to be a disturbance in the audio part. Okay, keep it down.
देवियों और सज्जनों, हमारे इस धमाकेदार ओपनिंग एक्ट के लिए तालियां तो बजती रहनी चाहिए। थैंक यू, थैंक यू। What did you think, Bala?
Ikalai.
What are you saying, Bala?
I just said I like it backwards. I really like the performance. I was trying to introduce a planet retrograde. Do you know what that means? Retrograde? Let me show you. So I have my one finger going forward, watch, and the other one going backward at the same time. That is so cool.
So are you saying that time is traveling in the reverse direction?
Yes.
Why?
Because this planet rotates backwards. I'm talking about the 7th planet from the sun. Uranus.
Interesting.
That's right. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready to guess the tune? Okay, I'm going to give you a tune.
Go for it.
All right.
Rang de tu mohe gerwa. I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I'm no singer, so forgive me, please.
You were right.
Yeah, right?
Okay, let me give you another one.
All right. Kabhi kabhi, right?
That's right. You got it. Sanchita, you're on a roll tonight.
I am right. Okay, so you caught me off guard there for a minute, you know. You were singing a song from a recent movie, Dilwale, and then it was a blast from the past, Kabhi Kabhi.
Yes, you're right. I was just showing you a snippet of what's coming next.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, can we hear a huge round of applause for our upcoming performance? It takes us back in time and they dance to the tunes from present to past. So can we please hear it for our talented performers? Thank you.
हाय हिल ने नचे ता तू बड़ी जच्चे हाय हिल ने नचे ता तू बड़ी जच्चे
एक एक ठुमके पे 100 तालियां हिले जब लक मेरा हिलती है बालियां
एक एक ठुमके पे 100 तालियां हिले जब लक तेरा हिलती है बाड़ियां
24 घंटे मुंडे रहंदे मेरे अगे पीछे
जब हाय हिल ने नचे ता तू बड़ी जच्चे हाय हिल ने नचे ता तू बड़ी जच्चे
भी हमको दीवाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना जब साज है आवाज है फिर किस लिए हिचकिचाना
गाएंगे हम अपने दिलों का तराना बिगड़े दुनिया
बिगड़ने भी दो
झगड़े दुनिया
झगड़ने भी दो
लड़े जो दुनिया
लड़ने भी दो तुम अपनी धुन में गाओ
दुनिया रूठे
रूठने दो
बंधन टूटे
टूटने दो
कोई छूटे
छूटने दो ना घबराओ
हम हैं नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना ओ हम हैं नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना आग लड़ा के तूने मारा घायल हो गया दिल बेचारा सुना है तेरे चाहने वाले आगे 10 है पीछे 12
एक बार से दिल नहीं भरता मुड़ के देख मुझे दोबारा टन टना टन 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 तारा चलती है क्या 9 से 12 खड़ी खड़ी क्या सोच रही है चल हो जाए 9 तो 11 टन टना टन 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 तारा तारा, चलती है क्या 9 से 12?
Ina mina dika, daida menika, maka naka naka, chika pika rika. Ina mina rika dika de daida menika, maka naka chika pika rola rika. Ram pam poch, dil पे तू है कोई लेने वाला, ऐसे वैसे को नहीं देने वाला. सूरत या हंसी हो, उम्र या जवा हो, कोई भी उसे देखे तो बस ये गुमा हो. यही है, यही तो है वो. Ina mina dika, daida menika, maka naka naka, chika pika rika. Ina mina rika dika de daida menika, maka naka chika pika rola rika. Ram pam poch, 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 ram pam poch.
हमारे बच्चों ने बहुत मेहनत की है इस परफॉर्मेंस के लिए. Can we hear a huge round of appreciation for them? Thank you. You guys are such a warm audience. Thank you so much for appreciating our kids. You know, वो सिर्फ आपकी appreciation के मोहताज हैं.
So सुनो संचिता, मुझे एक बात पूछनी है.
पूछो.
अच्छा. So here's the question I have. Which Disney character is named after a planet? पता है?
Pluto, right?
That's right.
Amazing.
Well, here is another question.
Okay.
Is Pluto a planet anymore?
Well, you know, it is still considered a dwarf planet.
Huh.
And when we were growing up, it was
Yeah.
an official bona fide planet, right?
Right. I
So
think
we'll
we should-
include it in
we
our
should probably
journey.
include it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's include
We'll
it.
go for it.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, here is a fun fact that Sanchita is going to tell us.
All
What is
right.
it?
Okay. So the Bollywood film Dil Dhadakne Do was actually narrated by a dog named Pluto Mehra. How cute is that, right?
Pluto Mehra.
Pluto
That
Mehra.
is so cool. Okay, now let's make a stopover at Pluto, officially the youngest planet in our solar system, also known as the
Dwarf planet.
dwarf planet. That's right. Now, astronomers may have found evidence of emergence of life on this planet.
Wow.
Life. I said life. Can you imagine life on this planet in the near future? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore because we're going to take a sneak peek at how they may be living, evolving, and enjoying life on this wonderful planet.
So as they say, all good things come in small packages. लेकिन आप ये मत समझिए कि छोटा बच्चा जान के हमको आंख दिखाना रहे. Presenting to you Aakridi Dance Academy's youngest participants, our छोटा package बड़ा धमाकाज. Please cheer for them.
robo-da, zoom, zoom, robo-da, 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 boom, boom, robo-da, 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 zoom, zoom, robo-da, robo-da, robo-da.
सर झुका के कर सलाम है शाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी है शाम शानदार चक दे अंधेरा चांद जला दे बल्ब बना के फिक्र न करियो करना भी क्या है बिजली बचा के सारे आम पिला खुशी के जाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी ये शाम शानदार
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੇ ਲੁਧਿਆਣਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਟੱਪਿਆ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੇ ਲੁਧਿਆਣਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਟੱਪਿਆ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ ਪੈਰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਦੋਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਡਮ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਈ ਬਸ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਕੁੜੀ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਕਰਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਕੁੜੀ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਕਰਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ Saturday, Saturday, Booty Saturday, Saturday, Booty Saturday, Saturday.
How adorable. Thank you. You know, there's one thing that adults are participating, but to have 4-year-olds on stage, so brave, performing in front of so many people, it's not an easy thing. Really, I'm getting goosebumps just looking at them, just so confident, no?
They was adorable, so cute, oh my gosh.
And the amount of practice they have done. And your encouragement is the fuel to their energy. So just keep that in mind, okay? Thank you. Yeah. So, moving on to our next planet, Sanchita. The next act is about the hottest planet in our solar system.
Is it?
Yep, it is. And it is based on love, right?
Right. Ah, love. This enchanting, frustrating, consuming experience has fascinated people throughout human history. It makes the world go round and is a driving force in our life. Love is such a powerful emotion that in many ancient religions, it was personified by an actual deity, Venus, the Roman goddess of love.
The planet Venus is named after the goddess and an embodiment of love, harmony, and affection. Love has so many forms, but I'm only going to name a few here. Love for my friends. love for family. They're here somewhere. And love for your life partner. And most of all, the bond between a mother and a child. Our next act depicts the lovely emotion, love.
All right. So can we hear a huge round of applause for our upcoming performance? Thank you.
चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरियां चली, चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरियां चली, उड़ा के निंदिया कहाँ तू चली। पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ, पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ, कैसी ये दिल की लगी।
हाँ चुरा के दिल तेरा चली मैं चली, मुझे क्या पता कहाँ मैं चली।
इकलौता मेरा दिल था, भोला भाला सिंपल था, तुझसे मैं टकराया, सर फिरा हो गया, मुझे प्यार लगा जो तुझे लगा भाईचारा, अरमान तो जागे मैं मगर सो गया, बन के मुसीबत पीछे पड़ी है, ये कॉमेडी है या ट्रेजेडी है, ना होना था क्यों हो गया, लो चाहे उल्फत हो गया, लो चाहे उल्फत हो गया।
Hello, everybody. We're back.
We're back.
The songs Chura Ke Dil Mera. And what was the other one?
Moja hi moja.
Moja hi moja. The medley was, how did you like the medley? It was amazing. And the energy. Okay, so when I was inside, I was feeling very cold. And I associate feeling cold to the number of, as it gets warm here. So when you clap more, it gets warm and I feel warm too. So
Yep.
if you can... Thank you. You are an amazing audience.
House rule number 1. We need to make sure Bala is warm all the time. All right.
Just a small request. Please refrain from videography because we do have professionals covering the event. So you can just sit back and relax, okay?
All right, so moving on.
Okay.
Our next planet has a fun fact.
Oh.
This planet has a mountain that's 3 times the size of Mount Everest. Mars, isn't that cool? So, Mars is named after the Roman god of war, also known as Ares in Greek mythology. He was a strong warrior who was widely worshipped by the Roman legions, and many temples were built in his name by the Romans.
Our next act, representing the god of war, is about a debate that's been going on for ages. The jugalbandi between male and female. Men are not simple, they're efficient. Women are not complex, they're intricate. Occasionally, when we challenge ourselves, the battle of the sexes ensues. Now, let's take this as an example. Men consider parallel parking an achievement, whereas women just want to either park closer to the entrance or far away from the entrance to get pedometer points.
Right? I do that.
Yep. And so, the battle of the sexes ensues.
So in songs like Aadekhe Zara and Mukabla, men and women challenge each other, showing off their dancing skills and their power over each other. But I doubt you've ever seen their differences highlighted in such an interesting way as our next act, these young boys and girls bring to you a dance-off to show how powerful and equal they truly are.
Oh, okay, now let's check the temperature. Please give it up for our extraordinary and thrilling performance coming up.
Woo!
ചുന്ദരി വാവേ തങ്കിണ്ണക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ ഹോയ് പുഞ്ചിരി തഞ്ചി കുഞ്ചിക്കോ മുന്തിരി മുത്തൊളി ചിന്തിക്കോ മൊഞ്ചണി വർണ്ണ ചുന്ദരി വാവേ തങ്കിണ്ണക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ
देखे जरा किसमें कितना है दम, जम के रखना कदम मेरे साथिया, देखे जरा किसमें कितना है दम, जम के रखना कदम मेरे साथिया।
Should we go? तो था ना दम हमारे बच्चों के परफॉर्मेंस में? Yes! Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. So, where are we headed next?
We are launching our spacecraft towards the first planet from the sun.
Perfect. They know.
Yeah, they do. Well, did you know that Mercury's orbit around the sun is very eccentric and unpredictable? I just learned that today.
Wow. So, have you heard the saying, "Pal mein tola, pal mein masha"?
No, I have not, Sanchita. What does it mean?
It means saying one thing 1 minute and doing the exact opposite the next. Basically, just being very unpredictable. And here, to exhibit the planet's unpredictable nature, our I forgot how to talk. Our mercurial performers are going to convey the rapid and wavering emotions from sad to happy, from being aggressive to being cool.
All right, here we go. Please give a huge round of applause as the participants set the stage on fire.
Woo!
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो ना हो।
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है, बस वही सब से हंसी है। उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, जो है समा कल हो ना हो।
I want you to breathe me in. Let me be your air. Let me roam your body freely. No inhibition, no fear. How deep is your love? It's like the ocean. What devotion are you? How deep is your love? Is it like Nirvana? Hit me harder again. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? Pull me closer. How deep is your love? पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी, तू सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई। हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा ठुमका, तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई। इतना मजा क्यों आ रहा है? तूने हवा में भांग मिलाया, दुगना नशा क्यों हो रहा है? आँखों से मीठा तूने खिलाया। How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? How deep is your love? Is it like Nirvana? Hit me harder again. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? Pull me closer. How deep is your love? मैं पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी, तो सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई। हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा ठुमका, तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई। भलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी, तो सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई। हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा ठुमका, तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई।
क्या मस्त कोरियोग्राफी थी यार, बनता है। A huge round of applause for the Mercury Act. All right, thank you so much. So, I will hand off the stage to Bala, and we'll have a little conversation with Cry folks, right?
Yes, that's right.
I will send
Thank you,
Shilpa to the
Sanchita.
stage.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a great audience so far. Thank you very much for encouraging our performers and being so entertaining. And just wanted to kind of get started on the conversation. In the beginning of our show, we did mention about Cry America. I'm sure all of you know about Cry America, but just a little snippet of about the organization. Cry America is a 501c3 nonprofit organization driven by its vision of a just world in which all children have equal responsibility and opportunity to develop their full potential and realize their dreams. They ensure basic rights of education, healthcare, and protection for the underprivileged children. Now here today, we have Shilpa from Cry America to share a few words. Hi, Shilpa.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm Shilpa, and I'm a volunteer at Child Rights and Youth, the Seattle Action Center. I'm so glad you all could make it here today and enjoy this lovely show. And I'd like to start with thanking the entire team of Aakridi Dance Academy for not only showcasing these beautiful dance forms that they teach, but also to use this opportunity to give back to the community and specifically to support Cry. Being a mother of 2 kids, I worry about my kids a lot. Like, I worry that my daughter watches too much iPad, my son doesn't learn how to swim, my kids eat too much candy. I mean, that's such first world problems, right? Like, our kids are so privileged that anything they want today is just one click away on Amazon.com. And we save for their education like so early on, right? We ensure they have a good future until they are on their feet. We do 5 to 9 plans for them. We have savings plans that are 15 years before they're even going into college. But not all kids are privileged like that. While we worry about iPads and candy, they worry about how they're going to feed and clothe their kids. The parents are worrying about that. And while we save for college, they are sending their kids out. There's child labor prevalent in India to earn their daily bread. At the age when they should be playing freely up in the playgrounds, there are kids that are subjected to abuse and child trafficking. Lack of education and exposure means that child marriage is also prevalent in many parts of the society. So if these kids have so many problems to worry about, do you think they stop dreaming about their future? Let's see, I have a short video to share.
I want to be a doctor.
Sister.
Army officer.
Police. Pilot.
Cardiac surgeon.
Doctor.
Astronaut बनना चाहता हूँ.
Thank you. Truly, dreams don't discriminate, right? Every child has a right to dream, and they should. So Child Rights and You, along with a bunch of nonprofits that are local to India, work to make sure that these kids' dreams come true. They identify communities that need support, and then they evaluate the situation to figure out the root cause of the issue. They then work with the local grassroots organizations to slowly make a change to make the entire project self-sustained. Their goal is that once the project is self-sustained, the kids are on their own and they can take care of their own dreams. They can take things in their hands. For example, they educate the communities and they create awareness about child rights. They involve the children at various levels. They mobilize the local governance and the panchayats to set up healthcare centers. Their goal to self-sustenance is what keeps their project running. Today, I'm here to ask you to make a contribution towards what I'm calling it that's their dreams fund. Let's be their 5 to 9 plan that they don't have. Let's secure their future like our own, and you'll be surprised how even a small amount can make a big difference. So today, who would like to take the responsibility of making sure that 3 villages are free of child labor by donating $1,000? I have volunteers standing by in the aisles with pledge forms, and what I'm here to do today is to encourage you to raise money. And you have to realize that if you're working for a company that matches, you're doubling your contribution. So if you're willing to contribute at the $1,000 level, I would request you to just raise your hands, and volunteers will be there to hand out the pledge forms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take the time to look at the pledge and open your hearts. So instead of hearing, it's so nice to hear children squealing with happiness. But there's one thing, and that's so sad to hear children squealing with sadness and agony. Please open your hearts to give us some funds so we can raise a village.
Yeah, and if $1,000 is not your level, then at $500, which is like about $2 a day, you can ensure that one entire village is free of child labor. So if you're, $2 a day, and that's $500 contribution. Any hands for $500?
Yes. I'm hoping there is a hand for $500.
There's some people on this corner, and there's a hand there. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for everyone.
For your kind gesture. Anybody else? Please look at the pledge and
yeah, the pledge forms have other levels as well. For $200, which is much less than what many of you probably make in a day, is what you can do to fulfill the dreams of 8 kids by giving them access to schools. So there's a level for $200 if you're comfortable donating at that level. And for those of you who are uncomfortable in donating in public or raising their hands in public, I'll be outside by the will call booth, and I can process credit card payments, or you could give me a check as well. So thank you for those who've raised their hands, but like I would really encourage more people to step out and donate when I'm outside. Thank you so much for your support and generosity. And yeah, I would like to call out that all the money that is raised goes directly to the kids, because the Seattle Action Center is completely volunteer driven. And then your role does not end here. I would really encourage you to promote Child Rights and You, promote CRY, like the CRY America Facebook page so you can hear more about the events, and also you can be a part of the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Aakriti.
Shilpa. Thank you very much. For those of you who have your pledge, you're welcome to go meet Shilpa outside. And we're going to take a 10-minute bio break. There's samosas outside. Please feel free, and we'll see you back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
सफर मेरा है तू ही मेरी
the seats to enjoy the show, the remaining part of the show. All right, so welcome back and thank you, Seattle, for your generous pledges and donations. If you have any questions for the organization or need any clarification on how to pledge, please let our volunteers know. They'll be very happy to assist you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready and continue our journey traveling through the solar system. Before we do that, just two things that I want to mention. We would kindly request you all to be seated. And if you are able to settle down, then what we say you will be able to understand, because most of the dances has a story behind it. And when we talk to you about the story, you understand it better. You understand the story better because there's so much effort that's gone into the dance itself. They are actually telling you a lovely story. And as we narrate, we want everybody in the audience to understand what they're saying. So thank you very much for having a quiet voice and staying quiet when we are giving you that information. And another snippet, if you are having the pledge cards for CRY and don't know and you missed a volunteer, there is Shilpa who's standing outside and you're more than welcome to hand it to her on your way home. Thank you for that.
All right, so अब किस ग्रह की ओर हम जा रहे हैं?
हाँ, here is a story. Sanchita, I have a story to tell.
Okay, बताओ.
Are you all ready for the story?
Yes.
Okay. So our next act begins with beautiful nymphs dancing underwater. The god of the sea falls in love with one of the nymphs and promptly asks her to marry him. But she refuses and leaves. However, not discouraged by the disappointment and the refusal, he sends his dolphin over to persuade her.
वो लड़की कौन थी? Was he successful?
Yes, he was. He was very successful. The dolphin was successful in persuading her, and he accepted her proposal, and they lived happily ever after.
Wow, I love happy endings.
And I am talking about Neptune. Now, the planet Neptune. Let's witness this beautiful underwater world come to life and find out who Neptune, the god of the seas, chooses as his lady love.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this upcoming performance by our stunning ladies.
Raindrop on pumping, my heart is announcing you got to take me away. Let's start jumping, my heart goes pumping. I love you in every way. धड़कनों पे बूंद जो गिरी
तो नाचो आज छम 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 मैं नाचो आज छम 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 छम
जिसे ढूंढता हूँ मैं हर कहीं जो कभी मिली मुझे है नहीं मुझे जिसके प्यार पर हो यकीन वो लड़की है कहाँ जिसे सिर्फ मुझसे ही प्यार हो जो ये कहने को भी तैयार हो सुनो तुम ही मेरे दिलदार हो वो लड़की है कहाँ
ख्वाबों में है बसी वो हसीन मूर्ति प्यार की मिलेगी तुम्हें कभी ना कभी जरा देखो यहाँ वहाँ चलो ढूंढते हैं हम तुम कहीं वो परी वो हूर वो नाज़नी जिसे देखो तो कहो तुम वही अरे ये तो है यहाँ
लड़की कहीं तुम तो नहीं तुम में है वो सारी खूबियां हाँ जिनको ढूंढता मैं हर कहीं
तुम्हें धोखा लगता है हो गया मुझे है समझ लिया जान क्या न मैं हूँ परी न मैं अप्सरा कर तुम ना ये गुमान
उफ मेरे दिल में थोड़ी खाली सी जगह थी उफ तूने आके बिन किराए ये जगह ली कुछ कह भी न सकी ये कैसी बेबसी यूं चुपके आया बिन बुलाया मेहमान उफ मेरे दिल में थोड़ी खाली सी जगह हमको ना खबर कब कैसे आया वो दिल से खुश क्या फरमाया वो
समझे लगियां तोड़ निभाना तू सौखा समझे लगियां तोड़ निभाना ओ आशिक दिल की टशन पुरानी कहते ज्ञानी इश्क से आपा आग जवानी चली गई तो फिर नहीं आनी कुड़ी बेगानी रहने दे जीना सीधा साधा
मैं बनी तेरी राधा मैंने सखियों से अखियों में रखना है तुझको पिया थोड़ा ज्यादा ज्यादा मैं बनी तेरी राधा तूने सपनों तड़पनों में रखना है मुझको पिया थोड़ा ज्यादा ज्यादा मैं बनी तेरी राधा
Did you enjoy our underwater experience? Thank you. So, Sanchita, कुछ शेरो शायरी हो जाए?
जरूर। अर्ज किया है।
इरशाद, इरशाद।
14वीं की रात थी, 14वीं की रात थी, शब भर रहा चर्चा तेरा। कुछ ने कहा चांद है, कुछ ने कहा चेहरा तेरा।
वाह, 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 वाह।
The moon has been referenced several times in Indian cinema as an object of hope, an object of love, an object of beauty and grace.
Wahida Rahman has never looked as alluring as in the song Chandwi Ka Chand Ho. In fact, in the movie Chandni, Sridevi wore an all-white dress, stunning audiences with her beauty and grace, becoming the beauty icons for generations to come, also prompting young girls to follow her trend of wearing white and bringing out their inner Chandinis.
Folks, please give it up for these dazzling and graceful young ladies.
साथिया साथिया सुन के हमने सारी पीली हंसी हंसती रहे तो हंसती रहे हया की लाली खिलती रहे जुल्फ के नीचे गर्दन पे सुबह शाम मिलती रहे सौंधी सी हंसी तेरी खिलती रहे मिलती रहे मौसम मौसम हंसते रहना मधम मधम हंसते रहना साथिया साथिया सुन के हमने सारी पीली हंसी
മണ്ണനെ കോവലനായി വെണ്ണി ഉണ്ടവായനിൽ ഉള്ളം കവതാനെ അണ്ടകൊണടി അരങ്കനെന്ന മുദിനെ അണ്ടകൊണടി അരങ്കനെന്ന മുദിനെ കണ്ണ കൺകൾ മറ്റൊന്നിനെ കാണാവേ तितली दिल उड़ा 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 है कहीं चल के खुशबू से जुड़ा 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 है कहीं दूर हाथ से ये कैसे अनसुने से जैसे चूमे अंधेरों को कोई नूर बन के तितली दिल उड़ा 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 है कहीं
सिर्फ कह जाओ या आसमां पे लिख दूं तेरी तारीफों में चश्म बदलूं
दिल खो गया हो गया किसी का अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का आँखों में है ख्वाब सा किसी का अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का रिश्ता नया रब्बा दिल छू रहा है खींचे मुझे कोई डोर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर है रब्बा तेरी ओर
तुमको पाया है तो जैसे खोया हूँ, कहना चाहूँ भी तो तुमसे क्या कहूँ, किसी ज़बान में भी वो लफ्ज़ ही नहीं कि जिनमें तुम हो क्या तुम्हें बता सकूँ। मैं अगर कहूँ तुम सा हंसी कायनात में नहीं है कहीं, तारीफ ये भी तो सच है कुछ भी नहीं।
Girl, you're my chamacachalo. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. You can be my chamacachalo. Shawty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'll even let you be my chamacachalo. Yes, I said, Mara, aja nachi ke dikhane. Aameri hore, aja pari da girane. Aameri akhiyon se akhiyan milane. Apna nakhre dikha. Wanna be my chamacachalo. Wanna be my chamacachalo. Wanna be my chamacachalo. Wanna be my chamacachalo.
What energy! Oh, that was really awesome.
I know.
So one of the most elegant and amazing, graceful performance. Wasn't
हमारी बिल्कुल हमारी इन धरती लोग अप्सराओं के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां तो बनती है.
Dancing with the Stars has been so much fun. So Sanchita, where are we going next?
So we'll now visit one of the most revered planets in our solar system, Saturn, also known as Shani in Sanskrit. Shani is one of the 9 heavenly objects known as Navgrah as per Hindu astrology. Shani Maharaj is also known as the Karam Phal Data. He provides instant justice for a person's deeds and brings people to the right path according to their karma.
Many believe that Shani's gravitational power is more than that of Earth. Therefore, when we think good or bad thoughts, it reaches Shani Maharaj by the strength of his power. So you better not be badmash because someone is keeping count of your thoughts and deeds.
Indeed.
Our theme for next act is depicting Shani and the influence he wields. We have a phenomenal performance coming up based on this concept.
Please give a huge round of applause for this upcoming energetic performance.
broad daylight. I'm telling you on how I feel. Gonna catch your mind. Don't you dare jump on, get on me. Alright, I'm getting you on count three. Just show your stuff or let it be. I'm telling you, just watch your mouth. I know your game, what you're about. When they say the sky's the limit, and to me this way too. My friend, you have seen nothing. There's a way to find it. Because I'm bad, jump on. You know I'm bad, you know I'm bad, jump on. You know, and the whole world has to answer right now just to tell you once again who's bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Look left, look right. This is it. Tale apni jean pant tight.
Look left, look right. Cuddle apni jean pant tight.
तेरे नोटों को नाप के और तोल, तुझको बेचेंगे कागजों के मोल. बच के ये बदमाश कंपनी. बदमाश 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 ये बदमाश कंपनी. बदमाश 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 ये बदमाश कंपनी.
Let's do this.
तो हमारे इस बदमाश कंपनी की दमदार परफॉर्मेंस कैसी लगी आपको? Woo!
Well, let's move on to our next act, and let's travel to our wonderful life-giving planet Earth. Did you know that Earth is 4.5 billion years old?
Is it?
Yes.
Amazing.
The 5 elements earth, water, fire, air, and ether, the Panchatattva as we call it, works in unison, enabling us to live in this beautiful place. Can you imagine the consequences we will face if the Panchatattva is abused, taken for granted, and destroyed?
जिस पर जीवन है और जल है, वो और कोई ग्रह नहीं, हमारी पृथ्वी है. As human beings, it is our responsibility to give back and help our Mother Earth regain her strength and richness. With all the adversities, she stands strong and springs back to life every time. Our next dance exhibits the resilience of Mother Earth. No matter what happens, she endures and always returns in abundance.
Please put your hands together for these exceptionally talented young ladies.
कोई जो मिला तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था जैसे मेरी सारी दुनिया में गीतों की रुत और रंगों की बरखा है, खुशबू की आंधी है, महकी हुई सी अब सारी फिजाएं हैं, महकी हुई सी अब सारी हवाएं हैं, खोई हुई सी अब सारी दिशाएं हैं, बदली हुई सी अब सारी अदाएं हैं, जागी उमंगे हैं, धड़क रहा है दिल सांसों में पे छाया था, दिल में समाया था, कैसे मैं बताऊं तुम्हें कैसा उसे पाया था। प्यार से चेहरे पे बिखरी जो जुल्फे, तो ऐसा लगता था जैसे कोहरे के पीछे एक ओस में धुला हुआ फूल खिला है। जैसे बादल में एक चांद छुपा है और झांक रहा है, जैसे रात के पर्दे में एक सवेरा है। रोशन रोशन आंखों में सपनों का सागर, जिसमें प्रेम सितारों की चादर जैसे झलक रही है। लहरों लहरों बात करे तो जैसे मोती बरसे, जैसे कहीं चांदी की पायल गूंजे, जैसे कहीं शीशे के जाम गिरे और छन से टूटे, जैसे कोई छिप के सितार बजाए, जैसे कोई चांदनी रात में गाए, जैसे कोई हौले से पास बुलाए। कैसी मीठी बात थी वो, कैसी मुलाकात थी वो, जब मैंने जाना था नजरों से कैसे पिघल गए दिल और आरज़ू पानी है। कैसे मंजिल और कैसे उतरता है चांद जमीन पर, कैसे कभी लगता है स्वर्ग अगर है तो बस मैं यहीं पर। उसने बताया मुझे और समझाया मुझे, हम जो मिले हैं हमें ऐसे ही मिलना था। गुल जो खिले हैं उन्हें ऐसे ही खिलना था। जन्मों के बंधन जन्मों के रिश्ते हैं, जब भी हम जन्मे तो हम यूं ही मिलते हैं। खानों में मेरे जैसे शहद से खुलने लगे, ख्वाबों की दर जैसे आंखों में खुलने लगे। ख्वाबों की दुनिया भी कितनी हंसी और कैसी रंगीन थी, ख्वाबों की दुनिया जो कहने को थी पर कहीं भी नहीं थी। आप जो टूटे मेरे आंख जो खुली मेरी होश जो आया मुझे, मैंने देखा मैंने जाना वो जो कभी आया था, नजरों पे छाया था, दिल में समाया था। जा भी चुका है और दिल मेरा है अब तन्हा तन्हा, न तो कोई अरमा है न कोई तमन्ना है न कोई सपना है। अब जो मेरे दिन और अब जो मेरी रातें हैं, उनमें सिर्फ आंसू हैं, उनमें सिर्फ दर्द की रंज की बातें हैं और फरियादें हैं। मेरा अब कोई नहीं, मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं। मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं। मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं।
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'll be the one standing by through good and through trying times. And it's only begun. I can't wait for the rest of my life. When you call on me, when you call on me, when you reach for me, when you reach for me, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. I get wings to fly. God knows that I'm alive.
Wow, how beautiful was that? The importance of Panchatattva has been exceptionally portrayed. Now, moving on to the last story for the evening.
So last but foremost, the sun, or as per Hindu mythology, Surya Dev, जिनसे सृष्टि का संचार है, is the source of all life, providing light and energy to the cosmos. Our next act begins with a solar system that's immersed in complete darkness, with demons and asuras ruling the universe. After the sun emerged, its radiant energy spread, removing all evil. It also brought the planets together and aligned them into their orbits.
This heartwarming performance shows how joyfully the planets orbit around the sun as the mighty burning star becomes the source for happiness, growth, and life itself, and ultimately creates harmony and balance in our universe. Let's watch as these graceful dancers narrate the story of our sun's significance.
श्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनम् गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनम्
Takadajanutajam tanadiranadi
Nadratani tajam takadajanutajam
takadajanutadirana tanadiranadi tirana dillana dirana tanadiranadi
जनी धिम तदरे जनी धिम तन तेरे ना मारे रे सा सा रे नी सा सा रे जनी पा मा रे रे सा रे नी सा रे मा रे रे सा रे नी सा रे सा सा आनम तरम तम तराना दानम तरानम तरानम आनम तरम तम तराना दानम तरानम तरानम दम दरदम दम दरदम दम दरदम दरदम दम दरदम दम दरदम 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 सारा ज़माना हसीनों का दीवाना ज़माना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ए सारा ज़माना हसीनों का दीवाना ज़माना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ए सारा ज़माना
ऐसी क्या चली हवा कि ले गई मेरी सांसों को मुझसे दूर तेरे पास और मुझे हुआ एहसास तू मेरी थी मैं तेरा होने लगा मैं तेरा तू मेरी थी होने लगी
Zooby dooby pam para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby नाचे क्यों पागल stupid man. शाखों पे पत्ते गा रहे हैं, फूलों पे भंवरे गा रहे
दीवानी किरणें गा रहे हैं, ये पंछी गा रहे
वो बगिया में दो फूलों की हो रही है गुफ्तगू जैसा फिल्म में होता है हो रहा है हूबहू
आई 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 zooby dooby pam para, zooby dooby param pam.
Zooby dooby
महीने में 12 तरीके से तुझको प्यार जताऊंगा रे
चुराना मेरा जिया गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया
झुमका गिरा दे जो मिला ले अगर वो नजर से नजर मिटा दे तेरों से चाल के जाल बिछा के दिल को यूं बेहाल बना दे स्वर दीवाने माने बद की कोई ऐसी देखी लख लख पर सब तो सोनी साड़ी Who's the hottest girl in the world? Amazing girl, amazing girl. Tumka lagai ke she rock you world. Amazing girl, amazing girl.
ये काली काली आँखें ये गोरे गोरे का ये तीखी तीखी नजरें ये हिरनी जैसी चाल देखा जो तुझे जानम हुआ है बुरा हाल ये काली काली आँखें ये गोरे गोरे कान ये तीखी तीखी नजरें ये हिरनी जैसी चाल
एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ 10 11 12 13 एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ 10 11 12 13 तेरा करो दिन गिन गिन के इंतजार आजा पिया आई बहार तेरा करो दिन गिन गिन के इंतजार आजा पिया आई बहार
किसी डिस्को में जाए किसी होटल में खाए हो किसी डिस्को में जाए किसी होटल में खाए
कोई देख लेना हमें यहाँ कहीं वो नहीं आएगा चलो इश्क लगाए चलो इश्क लगाए चलो इश्क लगाए सनम चलो इश्क लगाए चलो इश्क लगाए चलो इश्क लगाए सनम झुमका नाचा झुमका नाचा झुमका नाचा
चली तेरी सवारी जहाँ संग चला मैं तेरे वहाँ फैन हूँ बेबी तेरा लगा हूँ पीछे तुम चलने की तरह चाहे कितना भी डांट छोड़े ना साथ बलमा ये तेरा नाचे झिंग 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 नाचे झिंग 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 नाचे झिंग 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 नाचे 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 झिंग 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 झिंग
Guys, we hope you guys enjoyed all these performances. Thank you for being such an amazing audience and joining us on a journey through the solar system.
Thank you, Seattle, for being such a warm and wonderful audience. Ada is what it is because of all of you, because of all the love that you shower on our participants and everybody who works in the backstage. So thank you for your warm feelings towards our team. Thank you once again. Goodbye, good night, and see you all at the next show.